It's your boy Kingkeith
and Cece.
And you're now rocking with
Kcfamily.
Bang bang. Guys, make sure you like, subscribe, turn notifications on so you can know we upload new content, which is each and every day just for you guys, our Kcfamily. If you're a new artist, you want to be on our platform, hit us on our social media in the description down below. Click that link to get us. Bang bang. Y'all already see the title. This one is FBG Doug, the story of FBG Doug, aka Big Clout, official video.
Part 3.
Last one, man. Bittersweet. Bitter, but it's still sweet at the same time. Get it? Don't let that go over y'all head. Keep copying merch, keep doing what y'all doing. If y'all need vests, some of y'all be hitting us up in the DM, Cash App, and Apple Pay. That's all we take. Just in case y'all see this, y'all want the ski mask, you're gonna get the ski mask. This right here, gonna get the same vest, got different colors, but y'all not gonna have these badges on it. It's gonna be bang bang on it. I just wear it is. That's why I need to take these off and put our actual bang bang on it. But it's gonna say bang bang on these vests right here with the patches. And then the thing, it's got a ski mask. Everything on the ski mask you see. If you go back to the old videos, you'll see. But thank you guys for all of the support. But let's get into it, man. I'm gonna talk your ears off. Bittersweet moment because it's part 3, the last one.
Last part.
Duck's career only went up after that and continued to release songs constantly. He had his crowd of friends that also rapped that he put on through his entire career. He wanted everyone around him to succeed. Duck became the biggest rapper the GD side ever had together with JoJo, who unfortunately got killed in 2012. After the murder of JoJo, Duck really took the lead role and kept JoJo's legacy and name alive.
2012, me and
He
Cece
took
was sliding.
JoJo's BDK movement further and kept it alive. He made big numbers on all his music. Although he did not make as much money as rappers like Lil Durk and Keith, much because of blackballing, he made more money than any other rapper from the GD side. This meant a lot to their side, and especially to STL/EBD. Duck was one of those who really made sure all the guys around him were doing well. Not least, he was able to provide STL members with weapons, which helped them a lot. But just like I said before, Duck made himself a really big target. He was the face of the BDK movement, face of O'Blocks and 600 Ops, the bread maker for his gang, and the face of all the mocking against the BD side. O'Block, 600 and even TYMB really wanted him gone at any price. Duck really carried the entire block on his back.
He did, yo. And that's crazy because if they knew that and he knew that, it's like, I don't know. Cause I feel like if he knew that, why he didn't, he should have moved a little bit more better than he did that day. I'm sorry. His guys said it too, man, like he wasn't moving right.
Because Duck made himself such a big target, he had a few near-death moments several times throughout his life. Duck has been shot on 3 different occasions. In June 2013, he was shot in his left calf. Shortly after being shot in his calf, he got shot in the ankle, and on the 15th of June 2018 he got shot again. On the same day that Can't Get Right, and the innocent bystander Troy got shot to death by Muwap and Duke from O'Block. Many believed, and still believe, that Duck was shot in the same situation as CGR was killed, but that is wrong. Duck was shot in the shoulder in a completely different situation on the south side in the West Woodlawn neighborhood, by either DYMB or 600. Some say it was CK12 who shot him, while others say it was TYMB. This really shows how bad the ops wanted him. It is not very common to be shot on 3 different occasions, especially if you yourself have not killed anyone. Duck was so important to STL/EBD, even though he did not put in the same work in the streets as, for example, Whiskey. He put in huge work in the background for STL/EBT. Duck was also stabbed in the stomach by his ex-girlfriend Corey, but that had nothing to do with the opposition.
Man, he got those.
That's crazy. Oh wow. I think after he got shot those times.
She wrote, which op want FPG Duck address?
Oh wow.
Just like
be what it
before,
is.
Duck was really a shooter. He was out to kill people when he was deep in the streets. Many people think that successful rappers stop being active in the streets because they are famous and have a lot of money. That's true to some extent, but rappers who have really been deep in streets such as Duck, Herbo, Dirk and Kcfamily, they would not hesitate to shoot someone if they needed to. We saw it when Lil Durk and King Von almost shot Alexander to death in Atlanta. We saw it when Kcfamily and Tano robbed his producer Ramsey the Great. If you think a rapper would hesitate to shoot just because he is famous and has money, you are highly mistaken. When the word got out on the streets that T-Roy was getting released from jail in 2016, it was a mission for Taekwon World, STL/EBT and Jaro City to kill him. He was their highest priority. They really wanted to get rid of him before he did more damage to them. Duck took it upon himself and tried to get him away for good. He was out sliding in a car with some STL members. They suddenly spotted T-Roy coming out from a store. They pulled up next to him, and Duck stuck out his arm and shot T-Roy in his hand before T-Roy managed to escape the multiple shots that were coming towards him. After nearly killing T-Roy, Duck became an even bigger target than he already was.
That's why King Von wanted Duck. T-Roy was his twin, like you said.
On June 17, 2017, Duck's life and family would change forever. 2017 was the year when Get Back Gang was out to kill any member from the opposition they saw. They circulated in 2 full cars on STL's block. They spotted Duck's brother and his mother's oldest child, FBG Brick, and his cousin Kobe Mac from Taekwon World. Gleesh and Kcfamily shot Kobe multiple times, while Brick tried to run away, but Trey 5 and HK jumped out of the car, chased him and shot him in the head. Duck got the call from his mother, and when he arrived at the scene, he saw his brother and cousin lying dead on the ground. He immediately broke down in tears with his mother and sister. After the murder of Brick and Kobe, Duck was full of anger. He has mentioned several times that he was close to getting back in the streets for real again, to take revenge on a block, but his mother begged him not to try to take revenge, but instead avenge through music. But I assure you that Duck did slide after Brick was killed. I do not know if he actually shot up any block, but he did slide. Duck and Brick were super close. They were the closest of the brothers, always around each other and making music together.
Wow. That's crazy. Those are all the guys, most of them that was there when King Von got killed. Most of them. Gleesh. I'm up in Gleesh place.
After the murder of Brick and Kobe, Duck got revenge on a block through the music, just as his mother wanted. It was after that situation that Duck went into the studio and recorded the song, Slide, which would become one of Duck's and Chicago's biggest drill hits of all time. Duck really put his anger in the song, and you could hear his pain and anger in the song. It was the perfect song to get hyped to, much like I Don't Like by Kcfamily. Slide was played all around Chicago and in other cities in the States, at both home parties and in clubs. As we speak, Slide has over 58 million views on YouTube. It was this song that made Duck really get the recognition he deserved after being constantly releasing music for nearly a decade. And it was, among other things, this song that made Duck sign a deal with Sony record label for around $2 million. He was really getting money now. He was touching the same money that Vaughn, Keith, and Dirk also touched.
Man. Over 50 million views video.
Once King Von's career took off, he started mocking FBG Duck more, both on social media and in songs. For example, Took Her to the O is a complete diss track towards Duck, however a different type of diss track. He made a whole song about a story where he was killing Duck over a girl, and that Duck threw bricks at his car, while murking it on his dead brother Brick. It really was a disrespectful track. Von hated Duck and has done so since the war began between O Block and STL. This was not a new or fabricated hatred between the two. It had been going on for nearly a decade. Von hated him for all the diss tracks, especially when he mentioned T-Roy, and of course for shooting T-Roy in the hand, and for providing guns and money to his block. Von wanted him gone. Already back in 2012, Von was looking to kill Duck, and actually shot up his house on 2 different occasions.
Oh, wow.
But Von never got a chance to catch him lacking. Duck had the same anger towards King Von. He hated him for all the damage he did to his friends, for dissing both him, his mother, his brother Brick, and all the other people Von dissed, in his both street career and his rap career.
Wow.
Both Duck and Ruga actually had a price on King Von's head, back when both were alive. Once King Von became too famous to risk his career to kill Duck, he would pay his old block shorties to do it for him.
Now he going too crazy. You ain't gonna make it in that situation, man. The streets don't love nobody.
He's a man if y'all.
Man, they stay on Twitter, yo. That's where it's at, huh? That's how everybody knows. They like, oh, I know what the mother said. She knows allegedly that King Von did kill him. Oh, you said he's a big fan?
Yeah, he tried to say King Von is a fan. He know all my songs.
On the 4th of August 2020, FBG Duck's life career would come to an end. Duck was going to the Gold Coast of Chicago. This is one of the most luxurious parts of Chicago, where all the fancy shops are located. It was in broad daylight that Duck and his girlfriend went to downtown Chicago on Oak Street to buy cloth for his son's birthday, which was coming up on the 11th of August. A few hours earlier, Duck had written a suspicious post on Facebook where he said, "People got me F up. On my brother grave, a dude gone see-do." This may very well mean nothing, but there are many indications that it has something to do with the murder. A few minutes before the murder, a witness saw 2 people, probably Duck and Day Day, the one who got shot with Duck and his girlfriend, being chased on the street by a man with a gun. The 2 people ran into the Dolce & Gabbana store on Oak Street. A moment later, Duck walked out of the store with Day Day. They probably thought the ones that tried to hurt them were gone, and that they abandoned the mission. This is a very reasonable thought, as this is one of the most luxurious parts of Chicago. In broad daylight, it's cameras and witnesses everywhere. When Duck and Day Day came out from the store, 2 cars pulled up next to them. One dark Ford Fusion and a gray Chrysler 300. Cece, Zal, DQ, Muwap from a block jumped out of the car, started shooting Duck, his girlfriend and Day Day. Duck's gun jammed up, so he did not manage to shoot back. However, his girlfriend fired back at the shooters without hitting anyone. Duck was shot around 15 times. Day-Day was shot in the back and leg, and his girlfriend was struck 2 times in her arm. The shooters then jumped back into the car and sped away from the scene without leaving any leads.
Erica and Brad, a man and woman, were seriously injured in this shooting, but their friend, a rising Chicago rapper, did not survive. His store surveillance captured the horrific sounds.
I knew for sure this was gunshots, but I had no idea where they were coming from.
Wow. Move up, that's the one allegedly they said that was in that shooting. Okay. T-Things, oh, that's the brother of T-Roy. That's why he was there, okay. And DQ.
Hold on, who you smoking on, man? I'm on live right now, man. Hold on, who you smoking on, man? Who you smoking on from the rack, man? What'd you say? What'd you say? They can't hear you,
that's,
bro.
what's the name?
The
guy from Florida.
You smoking that duck,
What's his name?
Duck.
Comment down below, guys. One Ace's, Young and Ace's beef. No, Young and Ace side. He's on Young and Ace side. Queso, there you go.
Really?
Yeah, that was Queso. It makes
Why
sense.
would he even
it
be
makes
like?
sense now, though.
He not. Wow.
What makes many confused is whether Devin, also known as Day-Day, was Duck's friend, enemy, or fan. Duck's mother said in the interview with Vlad that Day-Day was a fan that wanted to take a picture with FBG Duck, and that he was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. This may very well be true, but Day-Day is actually close to Moonwalk from a block.
Wow.
Some even said they were cousins, and that he was the brother of Duck's girlfriend. There is a theory that Day-Day walked up to Duck, and when Duck saw the 2 cars pulling up, he started shooting Day-Day multiple times. His gun then jammed, and he was shot dozens of times by the people from the car.
Oh, wow.
There is a witness who supports this theory. He saw 2 men talking, and suddenly they started shooting at each other.
Wow.
I don't think Moonwalk would have shot one of his own, so it makes sense if Duck started shooting him. So what many believe is that Day-Day was setting up Duck to be killed.
Yeah.
This theory may be completely false, but I still want to tell it. However, police believe that either Duck or the girl live streamed on Instagram, and that's how a block got the drop on him. Either way, somehow a block got the drop on him, because you don't go lurking in downtown Chicago in 2 cars filled with automatic weapons without knowing that someone is there.
That's true. Wow.
So that might be false though.
After
That what
murdering
people
Duck,
think that
the
Day-Day
Block
set him up.
shorties went back
He
to
got
Parkway
backdoored.
Gardens and started celebrating. When you looked at the stories from that evening and night,
I'm saying the witnesses say that 2 men was talking and they started shooting at each other. So it's like, what? It don't sound right, right? But the way he was telling it right here in this video, he's saying like, if you look at the theory, the mother said Day-Day was a fan. Come to find out, Day-Day is the girlfriend. Day-Day is related to the girl that FBG Duck was dating, and Day-Day is cool or cousins with Muwak, allegedly. So the witnesses on the scene said 2 guys were standing in front together, then they started shooting at each other. So that means Duck must have shot Day-Day himself. And then Duck gun jammed, and then the 2 cars came, and then that boom boom, you know? That's crazy. I don't know. At the end of the day, we ain't, you know what I'm saying, alphabet boys to be doing the case, but we're looking at the video, we doing reactions, and it's the way it sounds like the way it sounds. Like he got backdoored, he got set up, man. Just take it. He lacked a little bit, man. He should have, and that's kind of messy anyway.
Well, and also he said that they put their location out, so it's like.
See, that's another thing that she went on live or something, but we don't know how true that is because I don't see no videos of it. Usually somebody would have grabbed it by now, right? A fan, somebody on the internet. I don't know. Comment down below, maybe I can find that video.
they were playing When We Shoot, by Lil Durk, loud outside on the block. Meanwhile, the police came out in big numbers immediately after the murder. They parked a dozen police cars on King Drive and around Parkway Gardens to prevent an immediate retaliation. They were also going out with alerts, warning kids, families, and others to stay inside. Parkway Gardens is still crowded with cops, even more now after King Von got killed. I can assure you that STL/EBT, Jaro and Mob have spotters out to see if the police cars are leaving or not. Either way, the police cars cannot stay there forever. Duck's mother has begged that Duck's side won't try to get revenge. After the murder of Duck, a block 600 DHF Front Street, of course, started to mock him on social media and in songs. King Von was trolling on Twitter, where he said that him and Duck was cool, and that him and Duck had a song together. He also trolled recently in an interview with DJ Academics, where he was asked how he felt after Duck got killed. He said that it hurt, and could not even go to sleep at night. Seconds later, he put the phone down and started
Yes,
laughing.
That's what we said too. We heard it.
So, were you saddened by the news that
Like, he did his stick, but it was still like common sense. Like,
I didn't go to sleep that night?
distracting them is trying to see if he.
Hold on,
You hear that? Like,
Disrespect. Man, these guys.
oh, let's talk about some other shit.
that's why he had to change the subject. Bad luck.
He was just saying that because
Oh,
This was the story of FBG Duck, aka Big Clout. Thank you for watching. Rest in peace to two Chicago legends, FBG Duck and
RP
King
to
Von.
both of them, regardless.
Yeah, regardless, RP to both of them, man. They both was young, had an opportunity to help their families and friends.
Yeah, they both. See, at least one thing in common. They both was like the money they was getting. They were both helping their loved ones.
Their team, yo.
Yeah, their people.
That's crazy, man. This was a good one. Once again,
Bittersweet.
bittersweet, man. RP to both of them, and hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. We made it to the end.
Yes.
This is part 3. And hope you guys enjoy all the series. Yeah, hope they enjoyed these series from part 1 all the way to this one now, 3. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I keep going back to it. Hopefully when the ad comes on, y'all just go get some more food, go use the bathroom, do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Just sit back and just let it play. Just sit back and relax and enjoy yourself, man. Y'all come here, y'all look at our videos. If no point to complain. If y'all like looking at our videos and y'all like sitting here commenting and chatting with us while we look on too, that's cool. Don't complain, you know what I'm saying? We doing these videos for you guys. Y'all requested. We do want y'all to still show love to new artists as well. We put new artists on our platform. Try your best to show love. Even though you never heard of them, you never know. You might get a gem right there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these artists are very talented as well. You never know when they might.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, thank you guys for all the love and support once again. This your boy Kingkeith.
And Cece.
And you're now rocking with
Kcfamily.
Bang Bang. And we out, guys. Peace.
No way,